That's your greatest
No,
argument.
because I don't know who Mark, Matthew, John, and Luke is. Please show me what's their surname. At least then I'll.
Allah was happy with them. Allah was happy.
What's their surname?
You had them at the time of Muhammad.
What's the? No, but okay, fine. Good argument. Good argument. They didn't have surname, but they were known by their father's name, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, who's John John the son of?
John was.
I know.
Allah affirmed them. Allah affirmed these Gospels.
No, not
Allah affirmed them. Yes.
The gospel that was.
It says in your book, He affirmed them.
Thank you.
Therefore, you must follow them.
That Mark, Matthew, John, and Luke were liars, compulsive liars.
Oh, you're not a Muslim. You're going against the Muslim religion. Allah affirms these books.
I asked you.
Allah affirms these books.
Levi ben Alphaeus. That's Matthew.
In 1094 of the Qur'an, Allah affirms these books. Allah affirms these books in the Qur'an. 1094, 546, 568 of the Quran. Why does the sun set in a muddy pool?
So was that a perception or was that a scientific fact?
Allah saw it. Allah said it.
Show me.
Yes.
I dare you. Show me what Allah
You're daring
saw.
me now.
I dare you. Where did Allah see that?
You like dares now. You'll go with dares now.
Show me.
Wait a minute. How can you dare me and you didn't want to do dares before?
No, because now you're making a claim.
Can I
I was before.
Now you're making a claim.
I was before.
Can I give you a brilliant miracle from the Quran? Because I was over at the
No, I wanted to.
Let him find that.
Are you talking about what's his name?
Dhul-Qarnayn.
Dhul-Qarnayn. Okay, show me.
Okay.
Was it in his perspective or did Allah do it?
Okay.
What chapter is it?
Chapter 18.
18 verse?
Start at 83. Yeah, right. Now, he's dared me, so there we are. They will ask you of Dhul-Qarnayn, say, I shall recite you a remembrance of him. We made him strong in the land. This is Allah speaking now, yeah? We made him strong in the land.
I'll make it faster. Go to 1886. I'll make it faster.
Oh, it's only one verse. We made him strong in the land and gave him everything a road. And he followed the road till when he reached the setting place of the sun. He found it setting in a muddy spring and found a people there.
You lied.
I lied. Pixel lied.
You lied. Not that you're reading it fine, but you lied. You said Allah saw it.
That's a revelation.
It says Allah saw it.
This is the revelation.
No, Allah said he reached the setting place of the sun.
And who saw it? Allah saw it or he saw it?
And he found it.
He found it.
Yes.
His perception.
Allah says he found it. It's like I say to you.
Until he reached the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be setting in a spring of murky water.
Wait a minute, where's that in the Arabic?
Appeared to
Why
him.
doesn't the Pixel say that? Why didn't Pixel say that? Now, okay then, say we go with that, right? Say we go with that. But then it says, and he found a people there.
Does the sun set?
There.
Does the sun set?
That's not the question.
Does the sun set?
No.
The sun doesn't set. So then your whole argument is flawed.
This is in here.
Allah's saying. Do you say?
He says he found the people in that place.
Do you use the phrase, the sun is setting? Do you use the phrase?
This is a revelation from
called,
Allah, according to
yes.
You're going against Allah.
Allah has revealed that the sun is setting in a muddy pool. In Allah's revelation.
So what's the problem? Is the problem the sun setting or it's setting in a muddy pool? Which one's the problem?
The problem is the place.
But the sun doesn't set.
No, the problem is the place.
But why do everyone? It's something universal. We all know the sun doesn't actually set. It's just a phrase that we say the sun is setting. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand? Please tell me.
How is it a miracle of the Quran then?
Yeah.
It's not a miracle of the Quran. It's
he got it wrong.
It's Dhul-Qarnayn's perspective.
No,
this is Dhul-Qarnayn.
No, doesn't say that.
Well done. Come to Islam.
Islam, the whole Quran
Thank
is a miracle.
It doesn't say perspective. Doesn't say perspective.
He saw it. If you see something, it's your perspective.
Okay.
If you see something, it's according to your perspective.
But if God says though, if then God says, I can say, God
says you saw this tree in this way, in this color.
That's it.
God says that you saw the tree and you saw the tree to be a brown tree.
Yes.
So God said that you saw it. God didn't say I saw.
You're right then.
The brown is
Why
the
did
tree.
he reveal it and not correct it? He's revealed it, but he hasn't corrected it.
It's not wrong.
So it sets in another pool.
No, that's how you perceive it.
Here it doesn't say. It doesn't say when he reached the place he thought was the setting place of the sun.
Yeah,
it says he reached the setting place of the sun. And he doesn't say he thought he found it setting in a muddy spring. It says he actually found it setting in a muddy spring. I didn't say, he says he thought he found a people there. He says he did find a people there. So all this is Allah saying.
What's the verse, Phil?
Dhul-Qarnayn, according to Allah, found it there.
Yeah, Dhul-Qarnayn found it.
No, according to Allah, Dhul-Qarnayn did find it there.
Yeah,
No,
he found it.
Dhul-Qarnayn's not speaking. Allah is speaking. Yeah.
He found it.
Dhul-Qarnayn found it. According to whom? According to whom? According to whom? Who said it though? Who said
Until
it?
he reached the setting point of the sun,
These are all
which
Allah's
appeared
words.
to him.
These are all
yes.
Allah's words.
Okay.
This is Allah
Allah
telling
mentions the
us.
shaitan. Does it mean it's right?
So there's not a devil?
No, there is a devil.
Well, yeah, so
And the
Allah's
devil
right,
does
there's
bad
a devil.
things. The
Allah
devil
is
does
telling
bad
us, Allah is telling us that this man saw the sun setting on a
And
muddy
he's not
pole.
wrong.
You know what makes
The
it
man did
worse?
see it.
He
You
didn't
know what
correct
makes
it.
it worse about this story?
So what? Well, this is a revelation.
You know what makes it worse?
Are you a bus driver?
No.
Clearly, you're not educated enough to be talking in this matter.
Actually, I really am.
I don't think you are. I've spoken to you before.
So,
You barely know anything.
Teacher, you're
you know what I'm not?
condescending there.
I'm not a Muslim.
Listen,
So,
what
you know
do,
what makes
you
it
sit
worse?
in an underground and you go up and down the tube. I would advise you to do some research before coming here and making claims. Thank you.
No,
What do
hold on.
you do for a living?
This is not.
What do
this
you
is
do
not-
for a living? Do you even have a job, or are you on benefits?
I'm a pharmacist.
You're a pharmacist. So why are you qualified to talk about religion? I'm not
studied
asking
religion.
you about. I'm not asking you about. Santa.
I've studied religion from a young age, in a
Really?
madrasa.
Tell me
yes.
about in the madrasa. Oh, so you're brainwashed.
That's good, a madrasa.
So
I've
you're
got a
brainwashed.
top man.
So,
Nobody thinks he's my
all right,
teacher.
let me ask a question to you. Can you please tell me why
I-
the
I-
story
I'm
of
graduating
Dhul-Qarnayn?
from- okay,
Can you
fine.
tell me why the story of Dhul-Qarnayn?
No, Dhul-Qarnayn, come here, go back. Back. I need to know. I'm about to converse.
Yeah.
I don't want to know this point.
I don't want to. You've been a pleasant
I'll talk to you.
He's clearly being a rude student.
I'll just talk to you. I'll just talk to you. I'll just talk to you.
I'm not even talking to
My
you.
friend,
Butted in.
I'll just talk to you.
I know speaker's corner. I know speaker's corner.
I'll just
So
talk to you.
So let me ask you a question.
I'll just talk to
have
you.
a direct conversation with my student. I don't like other rude students butting in.
I'll just talk to you.
You've got nothing to do.
If it's speaker's corner,
I'll
then
just talk to
respect
you.
my decision.
No, I don't.
My friend, I need to know about the setting place of the sun. I need to know. You're going to send me to
No,
hell.
you're giving.
You're sending me to hell. My pharmacist. Where's your pharmacy?
So I was going to ask, why is the story of Dhul-Qarnayn in the Quran saying that's a 4th century tale?
Sorry, was it?
It's a 4th century tale. It's a 4th century fable. Why would it be in the Quran?
Well, that's the point we was making, Jude. If this is Allah, and these are the words of Allah, and Allah is revealing His revelation that He wants all mankind to take forward, He's got to tell us that bit's wrong. That it doesn't set in the muddy pool. We can't just say somebody saw it set in the muddy pool and then not deal with it, because otherwise He's left it as His part of His revelation.
Remember why that
He
story? Do you
must
know why
correct
that
it.
story is there? The whole story.
I'll tell you what I know about this. It's I think the Romance of Alexander the Great, and it was produced just before Muhammad allegedly began his mission. And what it is, the great emperor, one of my heroes, Heraclius of Byzantium, the Persians had attacked Byzantium in the early 7th century. They swept through Syria. They actually conquered Jerusalem. And in fact, it's why we have in Oviedo in Spain the Sudarium, which is the face cloth of Christ, because it was in Jerusalem. It was taken from there to Alexandria by ship, and then from there to Spain, because the Persians were attacking. Anyway, Heraclius, the empire was on its knees, and in fact, Heraclius was planning to move the capital of Byzantium from Constantinople to Sicily. It was that serious. But he was persuaded not to do so. So he gathered an army over time, and they attacked the Persian Empire, the Sasanian Empire. But to help him in this endeavour, he wanted to get allies. And the Romance of Alexander, because Alexander the Great was thought at the time of the early Christians around Heraclius' time to be a great, perhaps even a semi-Christian figure. And the lands that he conquered were the lands that historically Byzantium regarded as its own, because they were the patrimony of Christ. And so when we were going to reclaim from the Persians this territory. We were claiming lands that belonged to Christ because of Alexander, and then the Roman Empire which took over Alexander's lands. So Alexander is a righteous man, and the romance of Alexander is created to get Christians fervent about Heraclius's campaign to retake the territory. It's like a holy war. It's turned into a holy war. And Heraclius conquers partly because of that. This tale winds up like other tales in the Qur'an.
Like one of the seven sleepers.
Yes.
So Muhammad, so this all starts because there's a bunch of Jews that they don't believe Muhammad is a prophet, and they ask him a bunch of questions. And one of the questions is, who's the richest man in the world? And Allah apparently tells him, who's good name? And this is what he does. Surely, but then that means that this man Dhul-Qurnayn must have existed, because you're asking a question about your prophethood. Why would you be making up a story about your prophethood to show you're a true prophet? Why would you make up this story? So you must believe that Dhul-Qurnayn existed to start with. Who was Dhul-Qurnayn? In reality, we don't know.
Well, I think from this romance, this idea of the two horns, that was like a kind of way of talking about Alexander the Great.
But what I'm saying is that we could say it was Alexander the Great because of that book.
Yeah.
But they don't affirm it's Alexander.
True.
They think Dhul-Qurnayn is just a myth, some guy that wandered around the world.
Yeah.